From Greater Lowell Tech in Tingsboro, Mass., this is MIAA Girls Volleyball on LSP. Tonight, it's the Shawsheen Rams with a record of 4-8 visiting the Greater Lowell Gryphons with a record of 9-3. And right off the bat, we have our first point of the match, actually going to the Gryphons, although it looked like a double hit by the Gryphons. Sam Feely here with you alongside Max Hooven on camera. And the Gryphons at 9-3 can qualify for the MIAA tournament with a win here today against a Shawsheen team that started the year 3-0, but has won only just one of its last 9. Set up by Deanna Gogwin, kept alive along the far sideline. And this will be hit on the left side, and that'll be a kill for Ayana Lopez. And the Gryphons out to a 2-0 lead early. Line drive serve, nice dig, kept alive at the far sideline, and Sencham with the soft touch to make it 3-0 right out of the gate. Gryphons in the gold jerseys with blue letters and numbers and blue shorts, and Shawsheen in the white jerseys with black sleeves, the white and black gradient and the purple shorts. Lopez on the left side, nope, this will be a double hit. So this will be Sandra Watney for Shawsheen for the first service for the Rams after they just got their first point. Lopez on the left side, lost sight of it, so it'll be Kiana Gold bailing her out. With the dig, it's Lopez tapped over. Lopez with another dig from the front line, no less. 2 digs on 1 point for Lopez and she nearly pulled off a third, but instead the Rams do get the point and pull within 1. And fanning on it is Larry Beth Lavina, trying to go for the soft touch. Worked out for her earlier, but not there. Worked out for Sencham earlier, but not her. Tied at 3, and that'll be a point for the Gryphons as the Rams miscommunicate. 4-3 our score, first set. And this will be Jenny Contreras-Vega to serve for Greater Lowell. From the back line, it's hit over by Watney. Now up the middle, kept alive, and this will be off of Watney and right over to me. Hi, guys. Watney digs it out on the back line over to the left side. Double-handed hit, kept alive. Lopez on the left side. Nice drive. And Greater Lowell back out in front by 3, 6-3. Nobody there on the left side, but it was hit too strong by Jada McNair. And Greater Lowell has scored 4 in a row now to make it 7-3. She had the right idea, McNair, but a little too strong. Watney has had to do a lot from the back line. And will they get this over? They will! It trickles off the net! Wow! Miracle hit there. Chandra Yim seems awfully pleased And an ace for Contreras Vega. Everything coming up Gryphons right now in this 6-0 run. And that one goes over the sideline. So Shawsheen ends the run of 6-0. The serve is in the hands of Chloe Gaglione. High arcing serve, a whistle. And it's a point to the Gryphons. Sensham to serve. And this will not be hit over, despite the best efforts of Brooke Bicknell. And the dig goes over the antenna. Sensham again to serve. Line drive serves working out for her thus far. She'll dig this one out. Lopez. Set up to the middle, soft touch by Allison Haley, kept alive. And Sensham gets the kill. Gryphons already halfway to a set 1 win. And that gets in from the back line by Watney. After she was cut off from the set, she had to play it, and she gets a point out of it. This will be Shauna Nolan. Sensham sets, up the middle, kept alive. Sensham sets, Lopez on the left side. Too strong. And the service goes straight into the net by Nolan. This will be Lexi Cotto for Greater Lowell. Double hit. One second, folks. We're having a little issue with the camera. Not exactly sure what happened. Somehow it just went to demo mode, and now we have to, all right. Okay, looks like it's back. I don't know what happened, but 16-7 is Greater Lowell got a couple points in that sequence. And a third one on the ace. By Alexa Furtado, and this one, correction, not Furtado, Jessica McFadgen. Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. Now whistle. And that'll be an ace that goes off the fingers of Nolan. Imagine having a little good run here. And she gets another ace. And her magical run ends there as that's hit straight into the net. Hit out of bounds by Cotto. 20-9. It's a long ways for Shawsheen to get back into this one. It'll be Bicknell to serve, and she gets the ace out of it. Dug out by Gold. And kill for Greater Lowell. And Greater Lowell with a win will qualify for the state tournament. Lavina, dug out by Nolan. Kept live on the back line by Cotto. And this will go over the antenna and off the top of the net for a point for Shawsheen. Great recovery by Greater Lowell to keep that one in play. And that's hit the wrong way by Barzak. And comes behind, right off my shoulder. 22-11. Yim to serve. That just gets inside the corner for Watney. 22-12. Watney will serve. Too strong over the far side by Cotto. And unable to get it over is Yim. Watney doing a heck of a job right now. It goes off the rafters. And that is Greater Lowell point. We think we're going to have the officials confer, or we're just having a substitution as McFadden goes up to the front line, and the service is right into the net by Lawler. Lowell has suddenly found the yips here with a chance to close it out. 5-1 run here by Shawsheen to get within 7. Just don't know where the ball's going. Joanne Martin may need to take a timeout. Shawsheen's now within 6. is set point for Greater Lowell. Sensham to serve for the set. And that's into the net by Bicknell. And Greater Lowell picks up the set one victory, 25-17. We'll be right back with set two from Greater Lowell Tech and Tingsboro, Mass. This is MIAA Girls Volleyball on LSP. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. And remember, LSP is the live event specialists. Ask us about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Rates start just $100. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Shawsheen gets the first point of set two. In fact, their first lead. They didn't lead at all in the first set. Over to the left side, and that's kept alive, but not for long. Allie McEachern gets the kill. And an ace for Watney, who's been playing the best out of all the Shawsheen players this first set plus. But that one goes over the sideline. And Greater Lowell is on the board. It's 3-1. Yim really wants to make sure that ball's bouncing enough. Line drive trickles over the net for Bicknell. And that is Shawsheen point. The dig by Shim goes all the way into the bleachers. 5-1 our score. Shawsheen certainly not playing like they did in the first set, as that is dropped in for a point for Greater Lowell. Standing hit kind of shanked there by Haley. And that'll give Greater Lowell the point and pull them within 2, 5-3. Jenny Contreras-Vega with the service. And that goes over the sideline by Bicknell. Greater Lowell within 1. Goes to the back line. It'll have to be hit over. It is. It's dug out by McEachern. And McEachern on the left side, kept alive. And that is going to be an illegal hit on Lopez. Service just sneaks in there for Shauna Nolan. Scoreboard says 7-3. I have 7-4 in favor of Greater Lowell. With the way Shawsheen is playing right now, it may not matter. That lands inside the line for Haley. Shawsheen out to its biggest lead. Sensham, now Yim. And standing her ground at the net is McFadgen for the kill for Greater Lowell. Sensham to serve for the Gryphons. Trickles it over the net and it lands. Cross-court hit by McEachern, gets in there, gets Shawsheen into double digits. And despite the attempt by Contreras-Vega to set that up, goes through her fingertips and over the end line. That might have gone over the end line if she had let that go. Sensham, nice dig. Vega. Lopez gets it over. On the right side, Nolan. And that is outside the line. A substitution as Contreras Vega is going to come off. And Racino's coming on, as is Kiana Gould. Getting it over the net through the block is Haley. He's trying to pick up her play here in the second set. 13-6. Shawsheen on top in the second set. That bounces off the rafters, kept alive, and then that lands over the near sideline. And Joanne Martin's going to call timeout. Certainly did not expect to see this coming after the way Greater Lowell played in the first set. 14-6 our score. Greater Lowell Tech on top. Shawsheen on top in the set. Greater Lowell on top of the match, 1-0. Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow us on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. So I just reported my score to cross-check it with the scoreboard. I guess I have it right, 14-5. I swear I had 14-6, but I had it right, 14-6, but I guess not. You people can tell me I'm a big dumb idiot in the comments if I was wrong. And that is an ace for McEachern, but like I say, with the way Shawsheen is playing this set, it may not matter. Another ace for McEachern. Wow. Greater Lowell just has not had it this set. I don't know what's happened. It kind of started late in the first set when they had gotten out to a big lead. They got out to a 22-11 lead, and they ended up winning 25-17. But now it's kind of carried over here into the second set where Shawsheen is up 17-5. Sensham. What's going on? This just doesn't make sense. They started out the first set so well, and all of a sudden it's like they've, I don't know. As McEachern's ride comes to an end. 18-6, but still just, it's been a really flat-footed effort this second set for Greater Lowell. Almost quite literally. Try to claw into this one after the block causes a pinball game on the Shawsheen end. And a phenomenal effort there by Watney, but it will land for a point for Greater Lowell. Some indecision on the part of McEachern there. Greater Lowell on a little bit of a run here. And that is just outside the sideline for a point for Shawsheen. Senchan gets it over. And that'll be a legal hit on Shawsheen. Now I'm not the only one who has an issue with the scoreboards. Now it says 18-11, now 18-12, and I have 19 for Shawsheen. All right. So we still don't know exactly what the score is, I guess. Now Greater Lowell making a run. We'll show you the scoreboard as it says in the gym. It's now 18-13, but the second inconsistency we've had is set with the score. Now suddenly Greater Lowell is within 4. Greater Lowell making a run at it here. And that is too far over the end line. (19-15) the score. Kiana Gould to come back on. Celia Barzak back on for Shawsheen. That goes under the net. The ace for McEachern. we've seen kind of the same set, the first two sets, although from opposite angles. Senchan will try to save it, and unable to save it after her is Gould. 22-15. But like I say, we've kind of seen the same set from opposite sides in the first two sets. Greater Lowell getting out to a commanding lead and then starting to slip away just when they're about to wrap it up. And then they eventually shut it down. Now whistle and timeout by Greater Lowell. They're down 23-15 here in set two. And like I say, Greater Lowell started out great, commanding lead. Then they kind of let slip away and let Shawsheen claw back into it, but it ended up not being, it ended up being up too much for Shawsheen to claw back into it and force a prolonged set, or just, yeah. Meanwhile, for Shawsheen, now they're the ones who put on a clinic for the first portion of the set, then Greater Lowell starts to make a run at it, and now here they are with Shawsheen 2 points away from evening it. Set point for Shawsheen. Too strong. And we are tied at 1, and I believe this is the first time I've ever broadcast a volleyball match, at least here on LSP, that we know for sure will go at least 4 sets. So here's a first for on LSP. Back in a little bit with set 3. All set for set 3 here of MIAA Girls Volleyball on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from Greater Old Tech at Tingsboro, Mass, alongside Max Hubin on camera. We've split the first 2 sets. Greater Old winning the first one 25-17, and then Shawsheen winning the second one 25-15. It'll be Deanna Goguen to serve to begin the 3rd set for Shawsheen. And she gets it into the net. Adriana De Jesus will serve for Greater Lowell. And she'll get an ace out of it. Somehow Lopez gets it over. But De Jesus helped out with the dig there. De Jesus and Sensham caught off guard in that sequence, but they get the point out of it, 3-0. For nothing after another kill for Lopez. And that lands inside the corner for Shawsheen for their first point of the match, of the set rather. Forgive me, folks, for being a little tired on commentary. I have, I don't know if any of you subscribe to Hockey TV, but I have just completed 5 days of hockey broadcasts at the New England Sports Village in Attleboro for the NAPHL, the NA3HL. It was a great experience, but just having to get up super early all 5 days, not really used to it. You know, most of our broadcasts being, you know, in the afternoons and evenings. Too strong. Yeah, I am in the midst of working 33 games in 17 days for various clients. Some on LSP, some not, but you know, you kind of have to subject yourself to that when you just bought a brand new car. And I do want to thank Peter Franklin for helping me pick out my new Hyundai Kona over Herb Connolly Hyundai on Route 9 in Framingham. And I love it, and I think I'm going to love it even more in the winter with that all-wheel drive. The Corolla has been recycled. I don't know, I think Bicknell could have let that one go. Sensham lets it drop in there. And Goguen cutting off Watney there and putting it over the end line. Another point for Greater Lowell. This is how each of the first 2 sets really started. First one for Greater Lowell and the second one for Shawsheen, but that one is over the sideline for a Shawsheen point. Mentioned Shawsheen 4-8 and has lost. That lands in the net on the service. It has lost 8 of their last 9. 6 of those 8 losses rather, have been sweeps. Lopez just trickles it over and gets it down. Sensham to serve. Line drive serve will be an ace. Another one. Double hit gives the point to Greater Lowell as they're halfway to a win in set 3 here, 14-3. More than halfway. Somehow Shawsheen gets it over. Great dig by Contreras Vega. Yim gets it over. Contreras Vega again. Sensham out. Kato to serve. That goes off the palms of McEachern. McFadgen drops it in there. Wow. Excellent running hit by Bicknell to pick up the kill. But Shawsheen still finds themselves trailing by 13, 17-4, and it will be McEachern to serve. Comes right back to McEachern. Bicknell, too strong. McFadgen. Kept alive by Yim, goes backwards. Yim again, gets it in there. Ace for McFadgen. He's got her game face on there. She just stepped forward, saw it went down, went back to behind the end line. Didn't bother to celebrate with her teammates. She wants to put this one away. Gets through the block attempt, dug out. And it goes into the net. It started with Jessica Lawler being able to force it through the block. 21-4. And that is too strong. I think McFadgen's had a couple of those that could have easily gone over the end line, but Shawsheen chose to play them. This is the first time that happened. Yim keeps it alive. Now to the outside to Yim, but this is going to be a double hit. Bicknell, too strong. I updated the wrong score on that side. My mistake, folks. So now the score is right, 22-6. And again, too strong a service. Ravina not happy with herself on that one. Lavina's going to come off and be replaced by Reyes. Joanne Martin going through a lot of positioning calls here for their front line. Sensham and Cotto trying to figure out where they're going to be. And this is out. Now Lopez is going to come back on for Cotto. And DeJesus will replace Yim. Reyes will stay on. Whistle and a substitution violation called. Now Martin's trying to figure out what exactly she did wrong. Martin just wants to be able to put the right team out there, and now she can't figure out how. That's going to cost her a timeout. Referee just signaled it's going to burn a timeout for Greater Lowell. And now the ball should be back over to Shawsheen, right? Because they just got the point after the substitution violation. All right, well, okay, they're going to let Greater Lowell serve. And that lands in. Now Yim's back on. Goes off the rafters and lands. now set point for the Gryphons. Like I say, we have all these situations where, in the end, it just might not matter. And that'll be an ace for Lawler. She can't believe it. But what we can believe is that Greater Lowell is up 2-1 after the 25-10 victory here in set 3. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts, or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. And an ace to begin set number 4 for Larry Beth Lavina, as Greater Lowell looks to pick up win number 10 on the season and qualify for the MIAA tournament. Double hit called on Shawsheen. That'll even it at 2. Adriana De Jesus back on the floor for Greater Lowell. She will serve. And Goguen went over the mid-court line. I'll get the point. To Greater Lowell. And this will be another double hit. Soft touch and the flick is there for Shawsheen. Lopez gets it in. It's fired into the net by Jenny Contreras-Vega. lead is evaporated for the Gryphons, and Shawsheen up 14-13. Shawsheen tries to force a fifth and decisive set. After that one trickles over the net and out over the end line, and Greater Lowell pulls back even, 14-14. $25-10 was the score of the third set. That one hit into the net by Gogwin. Greater Lowell reclaims the lead, 15-14. And now this goes off the rafters. We'll weather that storm there. Pad their lead. (17-14), 4 points in a row for the Gryphons after Shawsheen took the lead. And make it 5 in a row as Bicknell hits it into the net. Mary Beth Lavina. And a phenomenal block there by Jessica Lawler. So no one was in position, took full advantage. And that is just over the end line by Lavina. Sencham can't strike it through. The block, Shawsheen celebrated too early. Another dig, and I think Greater Lowell froze it because I think they heard a whistle. I kind of heard one, but (19-16) the score. Sencham gets it over with two hands. Shawsheen pulling within two again, 17-19. 19-17, a whistle, a timeout called by Joanne Martin. All the timeouts in this match have been taken by Greater Lowell. Shawsheen hasn't felt the need to use one, so. LSP's next broadcast Saturday afternoon at 12:55 p.m. when the Lawrence Academy Spartans host the Governor's Academy in NEPSAC and ISL girls soccer action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy DVD of the game at the LSP store. Dig went straight over the net, but was hit into the net by Shawsheen. And I think we got to change the score because it says 19-18, but it's 2017. It's 2017, there it is. Put the point on the wrong side, so. That's a scoreboard change we can all agree on. Kind of fanned on there by McEachern. Greater Lowell 4 points away. The ace for DeJesus. Too strong. Greater Lowell within 2. Double hit, and it is match point for Greater Lowell. Greater Lowell wins, and they are going to the state tournament with a 3-1 win. The whistle came from the far side official, and Greater Lowell improves to 10-3. Shawsheen falls to 4-10, and Greater Lowell wins by scores of 25-17, 15-25, 25-10, and 25-17. And Ayana Lopez playing phenomenally on the wings. Kaylin Sensham playing phenomenal offense and defense to propel Greater Lowell to this victory. And again, sends the Gryphons to the state tournament. So with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production serving Greater Boston student athletes since 2011. Copyright 2019, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of local sports productions is strictly prohibited. A reminder that LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. LSP's next broadcast is Saturday afternoon at 12:55 p.m. when the Lawrence Academy Spartans host the Governor's Academy in Knapsack at ISL girls soccer action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. And be sure to follow LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score from Greater Lowell Tech and Tingsboro, Mass. It is the Greater Lowell Gryphons 3 and the Shawsheen Rams 1. Greater Lowell winning by scores of 25-17, 15-25, 25-10, and 25-17. For Max Hoofen on camera, my name is Sam Feely, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in.